Hey internet! It is episode 76 of FAQ Friday. Logo, where's my framing? I got nothing here. Okay, I'm gonna be doing nothing but yelling over here. Hey, how are you? It's Friday, so you got one more day of the week, unless you work weekends, and then in that case, get a better job. Do you like my super postmodern realist background? It's a good thing I decided to wear a white t-shirt today, but at least it's got a bunch of black on it, so I don't completely disappear into the background. And it's an Anchoress shirt. And they're an awesome punk band from Vancouver, and all super nice dudes. So anyway, now that we're done with my wardrobe, we can get on to your questions. So, first question is from Steve Brodsky. Wait, like from Mutoid Man and Cave-In and what other bands was he in? Did some stuff with like Chelsea Wolfe and stuff. Anyway, Stephen Brodsky rules. I don't think this is the same one, but if it is, then he'll ask me about the Gibson. What did he play? It was like their weird kind of Les Paul, and it had like the Flying V headstock, I think. Anyway. Hi, can you tell me the correct GraphTech Tusk XL nut for a new Strat neck being built? It is 1/11/16 and a 10 to 14 inch radius. Thanks! Yeah, so for 1/11/16, which is like 42.8 mil, you'll want to go for the PQL 5000, and that's a 9.5 inch radius. The difference between 9.5 inch radius and 10 inch radius is they're arguably the exact same thing, but yeah, go with that, and then that'll just pop right onto the Strat that you're getting built, or the neck anyway. Next one is from David Fensk. Hi, a quick question regarding pre-slotted nuts. Are they dependent on what string gauge you will be using? I have a 2011 Mexican Strat I just bought, came with 9s in a stock nut that hangs up big time. I'd like to switch to a GraphTech nut and 10s. Just wondering if I will have to file the nut slots. Thanks, David. So most of our nuts are slotted for most standard sizes, so like 10s, 11s, 12s. Really, the only time you'll come into, not an issue per se, but you'll have to kind of do some modification, is when you go like above a set of 13s, and usually only on the base side strings. You'll just have to slightly widen the slot that the nut will sit in. You can just use a clipped end of a string and run it along the slot a few times. Going with a Tusk XL version, so either white or black Tusk XL, they'll have Teflon impregnated all throughout it, so they'll be permanently lubricated. They're already pre-slotted, especially for 10s, so you won't have to do anything except for sand the edges and marvel at the tuning stability that you're gonna have from now on. This next is from Don Greenoff. I need a set of chrome 3x3 tuners for an electric guitar with tulip knobs. I have been trying to reach you for 2 days. Vacation time? Fox Hollow guitars, and then a bunch of personal information that I need to block out. Yes, we were closed, because A, it was the weekend, and B, Monday we have a provincial holiday because we just are celebrating the fact that we live in BC and it's awesome here. So anyway, locking 3x3 tuners with two buttons are the PRL 8341-C0 because you said chrome, and yeah, those are the ones you need. Alright, this next one's from Blake Vadros. Hi, I'm looking to buy a Tusk XL nut for my guitar, but I'm having trouble finding the right size for an ESP LTD Eclipse 256. So, the nut that ESP buys from us for a bunch of their guitars, and the one that you'll want on your guitar, is the PT6642, because it's a 42 mil nut, and yeah. That, I don't even think you have to sand for those. You can just throw that nut at your guitar and it will automatically just banish the other nut into a dimension of poor tuning stability. And yeah, then it'll be good to go from there. This next one's from Lee Kirsch. Is the Black Tusk ukulele nut available without the radius? Actually, a lot of our ukulele nuts don't have a radius, just because most of them don't have a radius fretboard. Since there's only 4 strings and they're about yay big, yeah, a lot of the necks aren't radiused. So yeah, just depends on what size you need. We probably have at least 4 that will fit on there. So yeah, just give me the dimensions that you're looking for. We'll probably have already something ready to go. This next one's from Tim Bridge. I would like to purchase a nuts upgrade for my 2004 Made in Mexico Strat. Unfortunately, I do not yet have the guitar in my possession, so I was wondering if you could recommend which nut will fit. I'm thinking the link to PQL 5000, but only thing I'm not sure about is if I need a flat bottom one or not. That's the best thing about the PQL 5000, that bad boy, is it works in both. So if you have a flat bottom, leave it alone. And if you need it to be curved on the bottom, you can just sand the tab off. We made it convertible. It's a Swiss Army nut, which is a pun that'll never get old. I spell it with a K. Swiss Army nut. This next one's from Aaron Epps. Is there a flat bottom Tusk XL left-handed nut? I assume that you're talking about the PQL 5000, which if you were just listening, you'd know that it works in both a flat and a curve slot. So yeah, we make the PQL 5000-L0, which is for us lefties, so lefty high five. Go with that one. If you need it flat, don't touch the bottom. If you need it to be curved, sand a little tab thing off it on the bottom, and then it'll be rounded and then fit in your curved slot. But you don't care about that because you need a flat one. So go with that one. This next one's from Martin Medina. Which Resimax tailpiece model fits on an Epiphone Les Paul? All of them. Because they all come with metric posts and bushings, so you can just unscrew the posts that are already in the bushings that are in your guitar, and then screw the ones that come with the tailpiece that you're buying after you read this or listen to my words. They'll just screw right into the body, and then they'll magnetically lock to the tailpiece, and then you'll have more resonance and more sustain, and you know, it's just better. This next one's from Edward Locke. Hi, what Tusk nut would I need for a stock 1999 made in Mexico Telecaster? Thanks. Well, I will let my assistant take care of this one. You'll probably want to go for the PQL 5000-00 for the nut. That's the one you need. Listen to that guy, he knows everything. Next one's from Scott Kath. I just put a set of your acoustic tuning machines on my Siegel S6, but the buttons look a little big. Is it possible to purchase a different set of buttons? Yeah, we can sell you the different buttons, whether you're wanting the classics or the mini contemporary or even the vintage ones. We send you the screws because sometimes you need smaller ones. I'll send you a little thing and then we'll send them and then we'll send them and then I don't need to explain it. We'll do a deal. None of you need to know or care about what that entails, but you do. Scott Kath. This next one's from Greg Jack Nunnis. Hey cats, I'm having some issues finding string saver saddles that'll fit a Highway 1 Strat. All of the quote-unquote standard sets are too wide, fan out, if they fit at all. Do you know which set of saddles might fit this bridge on this guitar? Center hole to center hole looks like it is 53 millimeters with the 8000-00 import Strat size fit. Thanks. Actually, the 8000-00 saddles are the standard ones because they fit on everything, and the wider ones generally are just for like vintage spec Strats and are much rarer when it comes to just standard bridge size. So yeah, the PS 8000-00 or PG 8000- whatever finish you're wanting, those will fit right on because they're 52.7 millimeter string spacing. The difference between, 0.3 millimeters, what, a business card thickness or something like that? Anyway, if your calibers are not calibrated right, you can probably get that much of a difference. So yeah, go with the PS 8000s or the 8000-00. As long as there's no F in them, you're good to go. Alright, so that was episode 76 of FAQ Friday. If you have any questions, or a guitar that sucks, or won't stay in tune, or you just want the tuners to make sense, or it needs more sustain, or doesn't have enough bell-like harmonics, or regular harmonics, or you break strings. I don't know, anything that's wrong with it, we probably have something that'll fix it. Or if you want it to sound like a tuba, or an acoustic guitar. Yeah, I mean, really, the possibilities are endless. Anyway, leave it down below. Or if you have any questions or comments or concerns or queries or whatevers, leave those down below too. And you can hit the like button if you liked it, if I made you chuckle at any of the stupid jokes that I made. If you didn't like any of them, you can also hit the dislike button. It's not your fault. I'm just not good at jokes. There's a subscribe button over there, and you can hit the bell, you can smash it, you can shred it, whatever you want to do. There's playlists up there. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Party hard.